Good morning and welcome to Thursday Morning Chair Yoga. We are continuing our study of the Adhi Mudra, which is the gesture of stillness, perfect for this hectic time of the year. Come and join me at the chair and the mat. Okie dokie. So I missed you yesterday, but I'll get that recording out to you. Hopefully today. I am going to hopefully edit videos today. So yesterday was a nice gentle yoga class focused on the Adhi Mudra, and today, of course, is the chair yoga. And as we know, because I'm not very tall, and I like to use my dining room chair for morning yoga, I use a set of blocks so that I feel like I have a firm foundation with the floor. And of course, you always pick the chair that makes sense most to you. So the Adhi Mudra, we take our two thumbs, we wrap them inside of our palm, we wrap our fingers around it, and then our knuckles are facing forward. And like I said, this is the mudra of stillness. The gesture of primordial stillness is the complete name. And when you take this mudra, the mantra or the affirmation that you can say to yourself is, like a statue softly breathing, I rest in the perfect stillness of my being. So this, I think, is important for us to remember how important or how necessary stillness is. When we feel like we're in a storm, and right now things feel very stormy, with the rise in COVID cases, hospitals completely overwhelmed, Christmas season upon us, struggling with isolation, probably everybody's struggling with fears of becoming sick themselves, trying to wrap up the remainder of the school semester before the Christmas break begins. I think it's really natural for most of us to get into a pattern of sort of spinning and moving and not taking time for stillness, thinking we don't have time for stillness. But if we don't take time for stillness, truthfully, we don't have the energy to do all the other stuff. So it's really nice for us to remember the importance of stillness and the importance of grounding. So we've been focusing our routines this week on finding our center, becoming grounded, becoming connected to the earth. And so I've been encouraging or creating within our sequences poses that allow us to do that. So the routine that we did yesterday had a lot of elements from our Tuesday night yoga that had those nice grounding poses in it, and a lot of poses that encourage the connection of our forehead to blocks or to the floor, because when we connect our forehead, it also in and of itself is a gesture that reminds us to slow down, to stop, and to take notice. So let's go ahead and take that mudra. So put our thumbs inside of our knuckles and just place our hands down on top of our thighs. Inhale our shoulders up, exhale them back. You can sit against the back of your chair if you want, or you can just sit nice and tall, drawing the crown of your head up to the ceiling, allowing your shoulders to float down your back and away from your ears. Inhale gently through the nose and exhale out of the nose. Inhale, perhaps close your eyes and draw your attention to the third eye. And exhale. As you inhale, turn inward. See if you can lower your mental energy and your brain energy right now. Can you slow down the processes and the goings on of the mind? Can you set aside anything that's going on around you, and just focus on the present moment. Drawing your attention to that space between the eyebrows. Perhaps feeling a sense of calm wash over as you shut off the stimuli from the outside environment. Can you focus on the breath? Just focus on the mechanics of moving in and out with the breath. Can you focus on how you are within your own body? Can you maintain length in your spine, drawing your crown up, while at the same time relaxing all of the muscles of the shoulders and the arms and the legs? Can you take tension out of your neck? And can you calm the movement of the mind? They say we should take 5 minutes a day of stillness. And when we are in our most stressed out state, you might hear, but I don't have time to sit still. That just shows you how the human brain kind of runs like it's in battlefield mode. When we really begin to believe and truly believe that out of a 24-hour day, we can't slice out 5 minutes. So the call this week is to slice out those 5 minutes and do exactly what we're doing right now. Focus on the breath. Turn your attention inward. Visualize the third eye. And focus on what the body and the mind and the breath are doing for 5 minutes. Studies show that the more we meditate, actually, the more effective we are. Let's take another deep breath together. Exhale, draw the belly in. Perhaps slightly flutter your eyes open, taking your drishti gaze forward, finding a fixed point off into the distance and keeping this low mental energy that you have created. Inhale, draw your hands overhead. And exhale, your hands down. Inhale your hands out and up, drawing your spine up as you bring your hands up. Exhale as you descend your arms. Maintain that length in your spine. Let's inhale one more time. Inhale. And exhale, bring hands to prayer at Ajna, your third eye. And hands to prayer at Anahata, the heart center. I'm going to place this card aside as we start to move into our routine. So we're going to do our usual early back warm-ups. So inhale our hands overhead. And then on your exhale, lay your torso across your legs, lifting up your heart initially. And then drop your hands, drop your crown. Inhale, reverse all of that. Reverse swan dive, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward, resting your torso on your legs. Drop your hands, drop your crown. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale the crown of your head forward as you draw your shoulders away. Exhale, drop your crown, drop your hands. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, laying your torso across your legs. Drop your hands, drop your crown. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Place your left hand beside your left foot or on top of it. Place your right hand on your right hip. Take a nice inhale. On your exhale, turn to the right, drawing your right shoulder back, keeping both of your sits bones in firm contact with your chair. Breathe in and out with intent. Draw the crown of your head forward, perhaps looking backwards, not necessarily over the shoulder, but say towards the corner behind you to the right. Take one more inhale. Exhale, turn down to your legs again. Place your right hand on your right foot or beside it. Place your left hand on your left hip. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, turn your body to the left, drawing your left shoulder back. Continue to move the crown of your head forward. And as you look, you can look to the left or even slightly backward. You don't need to crane your neck to look backwards. We already know where the back is. Continue on your exhale to draw your left shoulder more up in space as you turn your body to the left. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, turn towards your legs, both hands on your feet. Inhale, rise up, hands out to the side, bringing them up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice inhale. Exhale your hands down. Inhale them up. And then this time, you can allow yourself to fall between your legs. So exhale, allow your torso to fall between your legs. Continue to draw your heart center forward as it goes down so that we're not overstretching the lower back. Drop your crown. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one, dive all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take one more of those. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Heart center between the legs. Dropping your crown. Inhale into that flat spine. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So let's take a couple of cow cats to start to continue to warm up the spine. Inhale our heart center forward. And then exhale, draw the back to the back of your chair, moving into cat. Inhale into cow, drawing the heart center forward, floating our sits bones back as we lift up our heart. Exhale, pull your back towards the back of the chair, curling it, arching in the opposite direction. Inhale, draw that heart center forward. And then exhale, pulling it back. Let's do one more of those. Inhale the heart center forward. And exhale, bring your back to the back of the chair. And then sit up nice and tall. Let's do some shoulder rolls at your own pace so that we can warm up the shoulders. And maybe reverse the direction of that. You keep doing that and I'll figure out who is sending me text messages. Oh, okay. All right. All righty. Okay. All righty. And then let's place our hands out to the side, palms up. Draw the shoulders back. Feel that opening of the chest. Maybe you want to pull your hands back. Continue to open up the chest, lifting up our heart center. Maybe sit a little taller, maybe open up the throat. Place your right hand on the chair. Take your left hand up alongside your left ear and curl to the right. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, circle your hand down, place it on the outside of your right knee, and then take a seated twist. Take another inhale, and then on the exhale, continue to circle your hand down and back up, both hands wide, palms facing upward. Draw our hands back in space so that we can open up our heart, open up the chest. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale, placing your left hand on the chair, circling your right hand down and across as you sit up tall and engage in a seated twist. Drawing your left shoulder back as you twist around. Take another inhale. Exhale. You know what we didn't do? I didn't do the side thing. So let's bring our right arm up and then curl over to the left. Oh, I forgot my own order of things. And now place your hand on your left leg and engage in your twist. And then bring your hand up, both palms facing the ceiling. Draw your arms back to open up the chest. And now if you want, place them on the chair behind you and continue to work your heart center up. It's like we're doing seated camel. Continue to work your heart up as high as you get it, lifting up and out of your pelvis. Take another nice inhale. And then on your exhale, float forward, allowing your body to rest across your torso. Drop your crown, drop your hands, and then inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, hands to heart center. That's very nice. We're having a nice opening this morning. Let's go into some sun salutations using our chair. I really like it when we get out of our chair. I think it feels great. So I'm turning my chair to my right. That's where my top of my mat is this morning. So standing in front of your chair, whatever distance is going to work for you. Let's first take our mountain pose of the day. So standing nice and tall in mountain pose, stack your shoulders over your hips, draw your head back in alignment with your back plane. Soften your knees slightly so that you engage the muscles right above your knees, allowing your tailbone to float down just ever so slightly, drawing in the belly. Try to take up as much space as you can with your back, using your breath. Inhale your hands up and overhead. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Place your hands on the chair. Place your forehead on the chair. Inhale, straighten up your arms into a flat spine. Draw the crown of your head forward. Exhale. Head back to the chair, take your right foot back, and drop your knee in low lunge. Inhale, your heart center up as you draw your shoulders down. And then exhale, lift up your right leg, bring your left foot back to join the right, and move into your first downward facing dog using the chair. So in downward dog, I would like the extension not to come from your lower back, but come from expanding your ribs and expanding your shoulders. If we overextend our lower back, first thing, we might regret it later in the day. It might feel good for now, but you might feel it later. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, take your right foot forward to the chair, drop your left knee. Inhale, lift up your heart center, drop down your shoulders. And then on your exhale, tuck your toes and bring your left foot to join your right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down, dropping your crown to the chair. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands to the chair. Drop your forehead. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down and take our left foot back in space, dropping our knee. Inhale, our heart center up, drawing the shoulders down. Exhale, tuck our toes and bring our right foot back to join the left, moving into downward dog. Again, create extension by expanding your ribs and pushing your hands forward. Create a nice letter L with your body. Take a nice inhale. On your exhale, bring your left foot forward and drop your right knee. Inhale your heart center up. And exhale, take your right foot forward to join the left. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice inhale. Exhale the hands down, then inhale them up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands to the chair, drop your forehead. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down and take our right foot back. Drop our right knee, inhale our heart center up. Exhale, lift up our right knee as we bring our left foot back to join the right. Now you might create more extension since we're warming up the spine. And where I want you to feel it is in the back of your legs. If you feel it in your lower back, just reach your hands more forward. Don't push your hips further back. Take a nice inhale. On your exhale, take your right foot forward, drop your left knee. Inhale your heart center up as you drop your shoulders down. Exhale, tuck your toes and bring left foot in to join the right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands to the chair, dropping your forehead. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down and take our left foot back again. Drop our knee. Inhale into a flat, inhale, heart center up, dropping the shoulders down. Exhale, tuck our toes. Take our right foot back to join the left, extending into downward facing dog again. Reaching forward. Don't overextend the lower spine. Go for the stretch along the back of the legs. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale your left foot forward, dropping your right knee. Inhale your heart center up. And exhale, tuck your right toes, bring right foot to join the left. Inhale into a flat spine, exhale down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go for third. Inhale. Exhale, our hands down. We're going to do high lunges this time. Inhale, our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands to the chair, forehead to the chair. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, take your right knee or right foot back. Stay high on that lunge. And inhale your heart center up. Exhale. Bring your left foot back to join the right. And extend. You might find a little more extension this time. Again, be careful of your lower back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, bring your hands forward. Inhale, bring your right foot forward or exhale rather. Inhale, bring your heart center up. Exhale, bring left foot to join right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice inhale. Exhale our hands down. Inhale our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Crown or Ajna to the chair, forehead to the chair. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down, taking our left foot back. Inhale, rise up with your heart center. Exhale, take your right foot back to join your left. Moving into a more extended downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, bring that left foot forward into that high lunge. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bring right foot forward to join the left. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhaling down. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now let's do that with a twist in the high lunge using the chair. Inhale. Exhale our hands down. Inhale our hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands to the chair. Drop to your forehead. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, rise up the heart center. And then on your exhale, place your left hand in the middle of the chair. Take your right hand to your right hip and twist to the left. Now, if you want, you can take your right hand up and overhead. You can even wrap it around and grab the top of your right or left leg as you draw your right shoulder back. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, take your right hand to the chair. Move your left foot back to join the right. Inhale in your downward dog. And then on your exhale, bring your right foot forward. Again, we'll take that twist. Right hand in the center of the chair. Left hand to your left hip. Turn to the right. And rise up with your left hand. If you want, you can even wrap it around your back and grab the top of your right leg as you draw your left shoulder back in space. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lift up your arm and place it on the chair. And then bring your left foot to join the right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice inhale. Exhale the hands down. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forehead to the chair. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down and take your left foot back again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Take your right hand, put it in the middle of the chair. Left hand to the hips again. Lift up your left arm, wrap it around your back. Grab top of your right leg if you want. Draw your left shoulder back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Place your left hand on the chair. Moving back into that downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, take your left foot forward. Same thing as before. Left hand in the center of the chair. Right hand up as we twist to the right. Maybe bring it around your back and grab the top of your left thigh on your inhale. And then on your exhale, draw your right shoulder back. Inhale, bring your right hand up. Place it on the chair. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, bring your right foot forward. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down, forehead to the chair. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And so let's do something kind of fun while we're standing. I'm not going to have you turn the chair around, but let's open up. Let's just place both hands on the chair. Take our left foot back initially and open up into Warrior Two. So moving your right knee towards the chair. Your left leg is facing the other side of the mat. Go ahead and open up your left arm so that it's parallel to the floor. So we're using the chair to support us. Go ahead and straighten out your right leg. And then exhale, move into triangle pose on the right side. Continue to draw your left shoulder back so that you're pressing your body against the imaginary wall behind you. Rotate your leg so that your right knee is facing the ceiling. If you want, you can even lay down on the chair. If you want greater extension, lay your forearm down on the chair, whatever your preference is. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale. And then one more inhale. Exhale, rise up. Bend your right knee again into that warrior two. Take your left hand to the chair. Move your right foot back in space and take that downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale and fully exhale, creating extension. Inhale, take your left foot forward. You're going to see the back end of my body and how I line up. And then open up into that warrior two pose again. So our left knee is trailing towards the chair. Draw our right shoulder back. Draw our body back so that it's lined up on the back body plane. Right arm parallel to the floor. Inhale and straighten out your left leg. Bring your right hand up and overhead as you move in to triangle. And if you feel like you need more extension or want it, you can lay your forearm on the chair. Rotate your inner thigh so that your left kneecap is facing the ceiling. Draw your right shoulder back so that you're pressing against that imaginary wall behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, bend your left knee as we go into that warrior pose again. And then place your right hand on the chair. Move your left foot back to join your right in downward facing dog and create extension. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale. Drop to your knees and move them somewhat close to the chair. You don't have to be right up against it, but let's use the chair now as an opportunity again to go into camel. So inhale our heart center up as we draw our shoulders down, holding on to the chair. And just keep on lifting, creating extension, allowing the curl to be over the top of the back, kind of where the shoulder blades meet. So not, the arch isn't down here, it's up top. The curl is way up here. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, sit back on your knees and place your forehead on the chair. And take note of what that feels like when your forehead is on the chair. How does that contribute to your sense of being, to your consciousness, to the lowering of any kind of stress or depression you may be experiencing? Allow that sensation to radiate out from your third eye. And breathe deeply. Let's take another collective inhale together. Exhale, rise up. Using the chair for support, inhale into that modified camel again. Lifting up your heart center, dropping your shoulders down. If you want, you can take one of your blocks and we can move into a supported version of camel using your block. So you can place your fingertips on top of your blocks, lift up your heart center, and curl back, hanging onto the chair. And maybe place your block behind you, moving into more of a traditional camel pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, draw your chin to your chest and rise up. And switch your blocks to the other side. We're going to go into that again. Inhale, lift your heart up. And then exhale, start to curl the top of your spine backwards and position your block where you want it to move into your modified camel. Take one more inhale. Exhale, draw chin to chest, draw the belly button in, rise up. And let's stand up and go back into the downward facing dog. A little bit of back intensity this morning, but you might feel some nice extension. If you want to increase your extension, join me as I reach for my right leg with my left hand. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, take your left hand down to your right leg and twist to the right. Take a nice inhale. And fully exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, take your left hand to the chair. On your exhale, take your right hand down to your left leg and start to look to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, take your right hand forward and move back into that downward facing dog again. Take a nice inhale. And then exhale, walk up to your chair. And let's place our chair back in the center of the mat. I really love it when we get out of the chair to do these standing poses. I think that they really help make these chair yoga classes feel like a full body engagement. I love that. Since we are focusing on stillness and connecting with the earth, it's harder to do those earth grounding poses. Let me take a sip of my coffee. It's harder to do those earth grounding poses when we are sitting in the chair. But lo and behold, we got out of the chair and did those 4 sun salutations. I think that was helpful. So, but I'm thinking that it would be very nice to take Garubhasana or eagle pose while we're in the chair. But let's start off first with doing chair pose in the chair. So take our hands up and overhead on the inhale. Exhale, draw the shoulders down as you lift up your heart center, creating length and extension and strength. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, keeping your arms pressing backwards and your heart center lifted, tilt your body forward in the chair. Continue to engage those back muscles by lifting your arms up and moving them back in space. It doesn't matter to me if your arms are straight. What matters is, are you engaging those back muscles? Take a nice inhale. Fully exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, circle your hands down. Wiggle them out. You might have felt some reversal of your circulation in your hands while you were doing that. Let's take our right leg. So I'm going to move a little bit more forward on my chair so that my sits bones maintain their contact with the chair, but that I am still able to have movement of my legs because I've moved them almost completely forward. Taking the right leg, crossing it over the left. So you can try to tuck your toes. It's a little awkward in this seated chair pose, but you could do it. I just did it. But if you don't want to, you can just have your left toes pointed towards the floor. Take your arms up and then exhale, bring them down in front. Draw your shoulders back, elbows facing forward, arms parallel to the floor. Now let's take our left arm and wrap it underneath our right arm and take our hands together. Again, draw the shoulders back, but now lift up the elbows. Find a fixed point in the distance to focus on for 5 breaths. Continue to draw the shoulders back while you're breathing. Final breath. And then exhale, gently unravel your arms, place them down, unravel your legs gently. You might use your hands to support you in that effort. And then place your right foot down on the floor or the block as I have. Cross your left leg over. If you desire, you can tuck your toes. I find that the flesh of my thighs and my calf muscles can actually be impeding in this effort. I have pretty meaty legs. Inhale our hands up. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. Bring our arms, bend our arms so that our elbows are facing forward and our forearms are straight, parallel to the floor. Continue to engage that motion of drawing your shoulders back and down. You can keep your arms like this if you want to, or you can wrap your right arm underneath your left. Bring your palms together. Bring your shoulders back as you lift up your elbows. Find a fixed point and breathe 5 times. One more inhale. And then exhale, gently unravel your arms, unravel your legs. Let's take a cleansing breath in that effort. Inhale our hands up. And exhale, swan dive forward over your legs. Drop your crown, drop your hands. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So let's open up the hips a little bit using seated pigeon pose. But let's start off first by drawing our right leg up to the chest, preferably towards your right shoulder, and just hold it nice and tight against the shoulder. Creating a little bit of a pinch in that right hip. Continue to lift up the crown of your head while you do that. Draw the shoulders down. And then take your right hand to the front of your right knee and draw your right knee out to the side. So we've done this before where we do these passive circles with our leg. So just make some circles with your leg. The leg is not moving, the arm is moving and taking the leg with it. So you're just gently opening up. You can do your circles in any direction that you want, but you're just opening up the leg, creating these nice passive circles. Encouraging the joint to relax, encouraging the muscles around it to relax, because it's when those muscles are relaxed that it can begin to open up. Now place your left hand underneath your right ankle and cross your left foot over your right. Initially, Just sit up nice and tall, allowing that left hip to open up in its own timing. Drawing the heart center up as we draw the shoulders down, drawing the crown up. Go ahead and flex your right foot so you're bringing your toes back in the same direction as your knee, which starts to support that knee joint, prevent it from overextending. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then on your exhale, start to tilt your heart center forward, hinging at your hips. And when you reach a point that you feel that you should stop because you've reached your edge, just stop and you wait. And you wait for the hip to open up. Although you may find with some of the preparation we've done that this hip is more open than normal. We've done some nice hip opening this morning. It doesn't always seem like it with all the movements, but those all help juice up the joints. And so I'm finding that I'm actually moving quite smoothly into this forward fold, continuing to draw the crown of my head forward, continuing to draw my heart center forward, but allowing gravity to pull my body down toward my leg. And I feel a satisfying stretch along the back side of my right hip. And really, I don't feel any discomfort. I just feel that I'm approaching the edge. And when we move slowly like this and intensely, and we continue to breathe deeply, and we continue to maintain healthy alignment, it's very hard to hurt yourself. So as you see, look, my chest is already touching my leg. For morning opening, this is pretty good. And now I feel like I've reached the point where I'm not going to go any further. So let's hold this for a couple of breaths. And on your next inhale, let's rise up. Exhale, place that right foot down. Take our left knee up towards our left shoulder. Hold it nice and tight up there, sitting nice and tall. Pulling it tightly into the shoulder. And then take our left hand in front of our left knee and start to do that passive circling of the leg, using the strength of your arm to move the leg, not the leg itself. You can change directions as often as you want. Just keep on making those nice circles with your hip. No tension in the leg. You're not engaging those leg muscles at all. You're using your hand to fully support the leg. Juicing up the joint, bringing synovial fluid. All righty. Now let's take our right hand underneath our left ankle, crossing it over our right leg. Again, sitting nice and tall, allowing that hip to begin to open up on its own, creating space to give it movement to do that. Drawing the crown of the head up, drawing the shoulders back and down, lifting up our heart center, flexing our foot so that our toes are moving towards the knee, protecting this knee joint. Take a nice inhale, fully exhale, and then inhale again. And then on your exhale, start to hinge forward, leading with the heart. Moving the crown of the head forward, moving the heart center forward. Breathing evenly in with sound. Gently in, gently out. Nice, long, smooth breaths. Allowing gravity to do the work, as long as you provide the right alignment by drawing your heart center forward. I hear cats outside calling. I wonder what that's about. I think I'm going to have to let them in while you're doing that. Keep on engaging in your forward fold. Oh, that's why. Because Nigel has come to visit. The neighbor cat is up by my garage, and my cat is letting him know he's not welcome here. All righty, you probably have already folded as far forward as you're going to go. So I'm going to go into my fold. Let's take a nice inhale together. Fully exhale. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, place your left foot down on the block. And let's move into our meditative pose again. So taking that gesture again, the Adhi Mudra, placing our thumbs inside the palms, wrapping our fingers around, place our hands on our thighs. And I encourage you to sit back and allow the chair to support you. You can stay in the chair, you can lay on the floor, the choice is yours. Whichever choice you make. Let's start to move into that stillness that we started the class with. Inhale, draw the crown of your head up as you allow your shoulders to float down and support against the back of the chair. As you inhale and exhale, you are breathing through your nostrils with your mouth closed. Expanding the belly as you inhale. And drawing in the belly as you exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a nice inhale. And fully exhale, drawing the shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Take the time to scan your body. Look for places where the breath may be stuck. Tell those places to fully relax. Try to sit here supported with the chair, allowing your spine to be long so that you have plenty of space to move the breath. Tell the muscles to relax. Tell the brain to relax. Feel the sensation of energy moving downward. Feel the sensation that all of your energy is melting towards the floor. Feel all the muscles of your face relax and draw downward. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your arms relax. Continue to breathe in and out of your nose, slowly, smoothly. Take note as you feel your body releasing. This is a metaphor for life where we learn to release our attachments. Our attachments to external standards and expectations. Releasing attachments from competition. Perhaps releasing attachments from plans. Learning to live in the moment. Just releasing, creating space. Let's take 2 more breaths in this moment. One more breath. And fully exhale. And flutter your eyes gently open. Take note of how you feel. Take in the sights around you, the intensity of the colors. Take in your calm state. Looking off at a fixed point in the distance through your drishti gaze. Inhale, go ahead and sit up. Inhale our hands overhead. Exhale the hands out and down. Inhale our hands out and up. Exhale the hands out and down. And one more inhale, out and up. Exhale, hands to eyes near the third eye. Down to the heart center. And bow your head. I applaud you for taking these moments of stillness, taking this time before the beginning of your day to warm up your body and to bring meditation and breathing to the start of your day. As you go forward today, I invite you to remember to find moments of stillness, to find calm in the chaos. We'll build on these ideas on Saturday as we move into our power yoga. And I haven't decided on next week's schedule just yet. The light in me sees the light in you. The yogi in me honors the yogi in you. Namaste.